What the?
I have the bandages.
Wonderful. Could you tell Brother Nicodemus?
I could do it myself.
I can do it myself.
I thought you were a blacksmith.
A long time ago. But unfortunately, I've had to learn a thing or two about the art of medicine since then.
Well, fine then. Farewell.
I'm not needed here.
I'm not needed here.
Everything here is fine?
Everything here is fine.
He's not reacting. But all I can see that's wrong with him is his leg. I have to ask Johanka.
True.
He just needs to sleep.
Yeah, I was about to grab some bandages. Since, since the nigga took all mine. You never know when you're gonna need some bandages, to be honest.
Everything here is fine? Philip, from Skalitz. I don't see any wounds, but he's shaking terribly.
I don't know what the hell's wrong with Philip. I can't even talk to him. Sleep and save.
I can't. I just can't. Christ above.
What are you making such a fuss about?
A fuss? Because of my leg, I have to stay here for at least another week. Hurts like fuck. And with everyone else moaning and groaning all night, I can't get any sleep.
Why don't you go and lie somewhere else?
I can't. Not with this leg.
I'll help you.
Maybe I can make you something to help you sleep.
Oh, then for God's sake, do it quickly.
Good luck to you.
These wounds have been well taken care of.
Okay.
I can't. I just can't.
Sweet. It is known that the body of a man is composed of 4 humors, whatever. Blood, yellow, pale, black, pale, and I don't know what that says. If these are in balance, the person is healed, hale, and healthy. But if there is an excess of one, it swamps the body, disturbs its equilibrium, and leads to ailments or even death. And death, man. Interesting. Damn.
I can't sleep again. Can't. Just can't.
I see. Let's talk to Nicodemus real quick.
You're the one who's in charge of the wounded.
Yes, I'm the infirmarius here. Time was I only had a few elderly monks who couldn't walk to take care of. Now I have this mess to deal with.
Monks so old they can't hold themselves up with their own legs.
If that were the only bodily function they could control. But I shouldn't talk like that. It's a blessing to live to such an age.
How are the wounded from Skalitz?
Some of them are well taken care of. But others are dying here needlessly. It's a good thing we have Johanka here. I'd never be able to manage on my own.
You don't know how you treat the wounded?
So you don't normally treat the wounded then?
Well, there were accidents, of course. A broken leg, someone who'd been kicked by a cow or bitten by a goat. But this, I've never dealt with the carnage of battle before.
If only it had been a battle. This was cold-blooded slaughter.
Yeah.
You were there? God be merciful to you and the dead and the wounded.
What do you think about the custodian?
Baron von Berg?
I can't.
Well, he does his job well. He keeps us safe here. And the last time I saw him was when I was rubbing ointment on his rash.
I heard he's been here a lot lately.
That's true. He comes to visit Johanka, but he's never here long, and he always leaves unsatisfied.
How can I help you?
Have you talked to Johanka?
I did.
Well, if you know something about it, then go and take a look. However, you don't look like you've studied the Hippocratic arts.
That's true. I'm the son of a blacksmith, but I have been around the wounded before. What do I do if I'm not sure of the treatment?
Come and speak to me. We'll see what we can do.
Okay.
Thank you. Why are they so badly provided for? People are crammed in next to each other, and some have to sleep outside. That can't be good for them. It gets freezing here at night.
I can't afford anything more for them.
How is that possible? You're the infirmarius. You decide how all the money gets spent.
But I have no say in how much money I'm given. And because the abbot's away, it's still the same amount I had when I was taking care of a few old men.
Can't you do anything? Won't the others help?
Unfortunately not. The brothers in the cloister aren't much interested in the external world, and the custodian has enough on his plate with the chaos in the region. Besides, his main concern is the smooth running of the monastery.
And the local custodian? His crew has enough provisions.
I tried him, but it seems he had some disagreement with Johanka, and now he won't give us anything.
I'll try to talk to him. I can't believe your conscience lets you leave the Skalitz locals in such a state.
I know. I'm ashamed. But my brothers believe it's all in God's hands now.
Even so, conditions here seem to me quite unchristian.
You're not the only one.
What happened to Philip?
Philip?
Sleep again.
He's unconscious. He's shivering and he has a fever.
Ah, I didn't know that. When he first came here, he was fine. No wounds on him. He was escorting the others. Then he got worse and worse until he lost consciousness entirely.
Yeah.
Ask Johanka. Maybe she'll know more.
Do you know anything about herbs?
I'm not an expert, but I know a little something. Is it urgent?
Well, one of the workers who was injured during construction would like to get back to work. He mentioned some purple flowers that would...
Herbs.
Oh, purple herbs that should help.
I couldn't tell you off the top of my head, but you can have a look in the herbarium here. There won't be too many purple herbs for bruises and sprains.
Okay.
How about some potion to induce heavy sleep?
Certainly. The old reliable.
Reliable?
Some of the brothers like a good sleep, and sometimes that's the only way to get one. I'll show you how.
Thanks. I'd like to learn something from you.
And what can you do?
A bit of everything.
Can you now? But to be more precise, do you understand herbs and medicinal plants?
Of course, like the back of my hand.
You don't look the part, but if you say so. Go to the herb garden, take a good look at what's growing there, and then pull up the weeds in the herbaceous beds. Is that clear?
Clear. I can get cracking.
Not so fast. Have I even told you what I consider a weed? It's dandelions, stinging nettles, and thistles. Those plants have their use, but they've no business growing among the euphrasia and the mentha, or anywhere else in that garden for that matter.
Okay.
Where is it they're not supposed to grow?
Between the mint and the eyebright. Once you've cleared the garden of weeds, come back. And woe betide you if you pull up anything but weeds.
Don't worry, you've never had as good a gardener. How do I know which are the weeds?
You see, this is the part where you learn something. Look in the herbarium to find out what a dandelion, stinging nettle, and thistle look like.
I see.
Sweet. Now I have to go to
Quiet!
laboratory. Okay. Okay. Save your snaps. Metal belladonna. Don't need that. Whoever cannot load themselves or need to make wounded livestock sleep, let them brew this, and they shall have peace. Do not drink it often, though, for it may dull your wits. For a crying child, use only half of those. I need poppy, trestle, and herb pears. Prepare oil, a handful of poppy, one of threstles, and one of herb pears. Drop the poppy in the cauldron and boil for 1 turn. Add the trestle and boil for 1 more turn. Leave it to cool and then add herb pears. Okay, that's it. Okay. Okay. 1 poppy, 1 herb pears, 1 thistle. Okay, prepare oil. Only a handful of poppy. Rub the poppy in the cauldron and boil for 1 turn. Okay. Herbs. Oh. Nice. Inventory. Gonna need so poppy and herb pears. Okay. Let's try this again. We're gonna boil
I just can't.
and full of poppy. Okay, drop poppy in the cauldron and boil for 1 turn. Okay. It was a triangle, right? Yep, triangle. And then put the poppy in the cauldron and boil for 1 turn, and then add the thistle and boil for 1 more turn. Okay. Poppy. Okay. Then up. And turn. Wrestle.
I can't. I just can't.
What's that, right? And let that junk cool. It's cool now. Put it in there. And then should be able to. Oh. Oh. Wait, what?
I've got something for you.
Really?
Drink this, and you'll fall straight to sleep.
Yes,
Oh,
sir.
thank you. God be with you.
cool. That nigga done. And we're back. Yeah, I was right. It's comfy.
Yeah.
I knew that jump.
What's happening?
Hopefully I have what you...
Thank you. With any luck, I'll soon be feeling better. If you find the time, stop by to see me in a few days. Good luck.
Greetings,
Tell me more about this. All right. I brought some meat.
Thank you,
What's wrong with that man by the altar? He doesn't look wounded, but he's really pale and doesn't react at all.
He had a broken leg. A bad one. The bone had come right through the skin. I'm not holding out much hope for him. I've seen folk in that state before and it didn't...
My God. There has to be something.
And what do you suggest? The monks won't help and I don't know...
Well, I can try. I'll straighten his leg.
You?
Unfortunately, I've had occasion to try this sort of thing before. You have to place the bones as precisely as you can next to each other. It's hard, but you have to ignore any screams of pain. That's the only way to help him.
Well...
One of the sick men, Semek, is complaining about pain and the fact he...
Semek? Is he one of our people?
No, he's a construct...
Henry, for God's sake! Our neighbors are dying here. Your friends! There isn't time... Oh, honestly...
Listen, all I need to find out is the name of a herb.
Then go and look it up in a book.
What happened to Philip?
Poor man. There was nothing wrong with him, and now he's getting worse every day. Maybe. He didn't run away from Skalitz, you see. If he got poisoned...
But what can we do?
Us? Nothing. Only Father Simon might have been able to save him. He knew a lot about poisons.
And where is he?
You know he left Skalitz years ago.
And does anyone know where he ended up?
If you believe the stories about a wild man in the woods, then Rovnar is the place to go.
Get out of here, you fucker, or you'll regret it. This is no place for the likes of you.
Yeah. Get out of here, you fucker, or you'll regret it. What have we done? No place for the likes of you. Great.
Yeah, I'm not getting into that, bro. Got way more important things to be doing right now.
And it's safe as houses. I have a wonderful offer for you. The deal of your life.
What?
Are you interested?
Show me the goods. Isn't that stolen?
All right. Show me what you're selling.
As you wish.
Just saver snap? Oh, hell yeah. Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Oh, you was trying to eat my ass. Nice. It's a good thing I saved it too, because just in case if he was, you know. Because, you know, that's just creepy, bro. Yeah, I got something for you. So, like, what? I can't believe someone. What? There's a person living here, bro?
I'm
That's-
honored that you
I
should
mean-
come to me.
You live here
See,
alone?
There's not much going on around here,
Mm-hmm.
so you've stayed here on your own.
Quite so, all by myself. All the others were either killed by the Cumans or fled to Rattay.
Damn. Yeah, how come he
Sorry
stays
to
here?
hear that. And what's keeping you here, alone?
My older brother ran away with the wandering players, so when our father was on his deathbed, he made me swear I'd never leave our home.
I can see you took your vow seriously.
Yep.
I did. But it's starting to get dangerous around here. Again.
The Cumans.
If it were Cumans, I'd grab an axe and that would be that. But a week back, some rabble made their way through here. They begged me for food, and mark my words, they weren't taking no for an answer. If they'd been just a tad hungrier, I swear they would have stormed the cottage.
There are gangs like that around, true enough.
Yep. The crazy thing is, that's what war does, bro. You feel me? Yeah, you got the two forces fighting at the battle and shit like that, but because of war and how brutal it gets, a lot of different things be happening. Like a lot of people start thieving, a lot of people start killing, you know, like start doing a lot of shit. It's a terrible thing that happened here.
I saw the mess they left behind. Savages.
It was horrible. People tried to find shelter in the church, but them dogs was waiting. They knew too well that's where folk would try to hide.
Where did you hide?
By the grace of God, I got my family away into the woods.
But I don't see your family with you. I hope those bastards didn't sniff them out.
No, it takes better man than them to track me down. I sent my wife to Rattay with some others.
Oh.
Do you think folk will ever go back to their homes?
Oh, I don't know about Skalitz, but the folk here are sure to want to come back. The only thing they're missing is spiritual support.
Do you mean the priest?
Indeed. When the land's at war, noblemen fight to protect their property. But simple folk want someone to tend their souls.
Of course. But it was the Skalitz parish priest who ministered here, wasn't it?
He did. But there's been no sign of him since the attack. Or at least he's definitely not in Rattay among the refugees.
That's true enough. I didn't see him there.
But if you're interested, young fella, maybe you could help us find the priest we need here.
I can ask, isn't that the bishop's shop?
Isn't it up to the bishop to appoint a priest?
Oh, you're probably right, but you don't seem interested in doing it. Why waste time finding a priest for a village with just one old fool in it?
Yeah, you're probably right.
I could
You can
help.
always ask. But I've really got no idea where to start.
I can
For
help with
real.
that. A few years ago, there used to be another priest in Skalitz. Simon, I think his name was.
Simon. Father Simon. I remember him. That's the one who went missing, right?
I don't want to spread rumours, but they say he was in love with his housekeeper. And then she died somehow, poor thing.
Damn.
That's not a story I've come across.
It only reaches folk who care for such tales. Well, to finish the story, Simon left the parish and ran away. You know that already. There was neither sight nor sound of him for a long time. Until this spring, he showed up here.
And what's he doing here?
That's just it. People say he's become a hermit.
All right. And where can I find him?
I couldn't tell you exactly, but you could start by talking to that girl's parents. Well, they live on a farm nearby, and it's likely they know more. They may even have had words with him.
I'll go and see what they have to say for themselves.
God go with you, lad, and I pray you find him. If some heathen stabs me in my sleep, I'd rather have a decent burial.
Don't worry. I'll bring someone.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's pretty sad though. Brody is here by himself.
Stop and talk a while at least.
You better not try to kill me, bro.
Stop and talk a while at least. Now!
Fucking hell, bro. I fucking knew it. I fucking knew it, bro. Like, what are the chances, bro? What are the chances? I knew it, bro. I knew it. I knew it wasn't gonna be like two people that out here just giving niggas say favorite snaps or something like that. Like, nah, bro. Nah. But it's kind of crazy though. You never know with these. You just have to investigate. Go. Hold her, ma'am.
Greetings.
I
What
mean,
do you need?
I'm looking for the priest, Father Simon, and I heard you might know of him.
Simon? What do you want him for?
what's my baby? To return to
I'm
St.
looking for
James.
the priest who used to take care of St. James, and the locals tell me they saw him around here.
I don't know if I can help you there. He'll never go back to his parish if you ask me. Very well. What is it you want to know?
What went on between Simon and your daughter?
Nothing that hasn't happened before. Our Mary was his housemaid in Skalitz. She was pretty, very pretty. And he was young, and so things went the way they do between comely young folk. She came back home one day, heavy with child.
Oh, these things happen.
Yes, these things happen. What can you do?
I said as much. I was just glad our girl was provided for. Only she never had the chance to hold that babe in her arms. She didn't live through the birth.
I'm very
Damn.
sorry.
Such is a woman's lot in life. Men die in battle, and women in the arms of the midwife.
And what happened to Simon?
Damn.
The poor man, he took it the worst. He was sure God's wrath smote Mary for her fornication.
He was right.
That's rubbish. People lie together out of wedlock all the time.
Mm-hmm.
God never smites them down.
That's just what I told him. But it's hardly my place to lecture a priest. And who knows? Maybe he was right. The Lord moves in mysterious ways. He was overflowing with grief. He barely spoke, didn't eat, refused to take a new housemaid. And then, one fine day, the presbytery was deserted. It took a good season before another priest came along.
Where
Is
can
he?
I find him? He's said to be wandering around here somewhere.
I heard that too, and I'm inclined to believe it, even though I haven't seen him myself.
How come?
After our poor Mary went to her rest, we used some of the money he'd paid us to put a cross up by the roadside. And lately, there's been wreaths of comfrey turning up next to it. I don't take them there, nor my husband neither.
You think Simon does?
Mm-hmm.
Who knows? Maybe it's a miracle. I could believe anything. But there's not been fresh ones for a while, so perhaps he's moved on elsewhere again.
I see.
Where's
Can
this
you tell me
cross?
where that cross is?
Certainly. There are settling tanks for the mines to the west of Skalitz. On the hill above them in the woods, there are several paths. Mary's cross is by one of them, close to the brook.
All right. Thanks. I'll be going.
Very good, then. And if you do find him, let him know that we have no hard feelings.
I'll tell him.
With you. God.
And you too, sister. All right.
Yeah.
Damn. People are just fighting, bro. It's crazy. Yeah, I'm not joining that shit, bro. Fuck that. That's insane. I did not know that. Hmm. It's pretty interesting. Yeah, I need to like read it more and more,
Yeah,
like by myself. I mean, I do sometimes, but
yeah.
mostly just play the game. I'm not gonna lie. And you people should already know. Uh, I suck at reading. Well, I don't suck at reading. I
Yeah.
just, you know, I don't want to read it for you guys all the time because, you know, there's other people that can read way better than me and more fluently and don't have monotone voices. So there's that. But I'll read some stuff that's like really, really interesting or needed for the like story and
Yeah.
stuff like that. I'll read stuff like that. Counts words. I did not know Rovena was a pretty important place. And
Yeah.
Sir Hanush of Lipa is like one of them. That's pretty crazy. And I didn't know Wenceslas was uh he was one of the lords of Talmberg. I didn't know that.
If I want to leave the province, I'll have to get permission from Sir Radzig.
Wait, what? It's crazy that he says that. You feel me? See, I see what they meant, like the KCD, the Warhorse. I see what they meant, like you feel me? When they first started it was like 11 people that worked on this game, so they wanted more for this game, but you know they didn't have the time or like the help and shit like that. They didn't even have the money and stuff like that. So you know now they have a lot more people. They have like over 250 staff members now. So you know that's why KCD. I say KCD. That's why KCD 2 looks really good and it expanded a lot on the already existing gameplay and just functions of this game and expands the world out just a little bit more. I don't think they're going to be a KCD 3. And then on top of it, the game kind of ends weird. Well, KCD 2, I said 2. KCD 1 ends like on a cliffhanger type shit. So it seems like it was supposed to not do that. So that's kind of cool that I have that, you know. Like, oh yeah, he has to get permission. And even if that's not the case, it's still kind of cool, you know. Makes sense. It's a story based driven game.
Yeah.
So I can't wait to beat this John and play number 2 because I'm so excited to see what else happens in here because I haven't really gotten far in this game. Like, to be really honest, I haven't really gotten that far. So, like, but we will get far. Well, I think that's the John cross.
This must be that cross. Mary's mother was right. Someone did lay flowers here recently.
Look around the area for signing.
I should have a look around and see if there's comfrey growing anywhere nearby.
Don't you know there's Talmberg just over that hill? And that, my friend, is a castle. And as far as I know, the lord of it is pretty unforgiving. One of my mates got hanged for licking a stupid goose. You got that into your thick skull. Oh, I'm still doing it wrong. Think away. Just do it silently to yourself. If not, I swear to God, hermit or not, I'll add a right load of colour to your face with your fists.
Hey, you! What are you doing here?
I've come for the priest. Simon.
There's no one here called that.
There is. Do you take me for a fool?
All right, maybe there is someone here. What of it? We're not going anywhere.
You asked for it. The townboat guards are after you. You holding a sorcerer captain, not a good idea.
I don't know. Imprisoning a warlock can be a dreadful mistake.
What are you on about? Didn't you say he was a priest?
He is, but he's also a warlock, a master of the dark arts. Do you think normal priests go hiding in the woods?
No, but...
Exactly. So if you don't want your eyes to boil up from the inside, your nose to turn into a twisted root, and your tongue into a toad, you better start to run. Now!
No, of course. No, we don't want that. We're very sorry. But if he'd like to leave...
No ifs, no buts. Clear out of here.
Fine, fine. Just take it easy now.
I was about to say, I didn't want to kill him because that's messed up.
Oh, thank you, my son. I was beginning to fear I'd never get out of here alive.
They weren't dangerous. These are hard times.
Times are hard when brigands roam the land and attack the defenseless.
But they didn't attack me. I saw them raiding birds' nests down by the path, so I took pity on them.
Which makes what they did all the more loathsome. That's no way to repay a good Christian's hospitality.
And to whom do I owe my salvation?
My name's Henry. You may remember me. I'm the son of the Skalitz blacksmith.
Your face does seem familiar. But listen, Henry, I can't help feeling you didn't stumble across me by accident.
It's true. I've come to ask a favor of you.
Me? What on earth could I do for you?
I need you to go back to St. James. The folk there need spiritual guidance. Skalitz has a burned-out shell, and many have died in St. James. They need a priest. Any priest.
I understand, but I have to disappoint you. I gave up my calling. Instead, I've given myself over to repentance.
I know your story, Father.
Then you know what I'm guilty of.
Yes, and I don't want to try to make light of it. Your conscience is your own affair, but I know that deep down you're a good man.
You don't know what you're saying. You don't know me.
But I know what you did. Many priests break God's commandments willy-nilly and out the least.
Yeah,
that doesn't absolve me of my sins. God's law is set, no matter how often it's violated.
You're certainly right, but the people need you. And forgive me for being blunt, but while you can leave the presbytery if you choose, it doesn't absolve you of your duty to Christian folk.
But I'm a sinner. I'm not fit to guide anyone. I'm unworthy to do so.
Priests, bishops, monks, abbots, they're all sinners. Even the Holy Father himself is a sinner. You've done your penance, and now your people need you.
You're probably right. It is my duty. At least for a time, until they find someone better.
I don't think they'll find anyone better in a hurry.
All right. I'll take what I can carry and go back to St. James.
Thank you. Your parishioners will be very grateful. I need help with treatment.
And what's wrong with you?
Oh, nothing. But Philip from Skalitz is dying. He's lying in Sasau and won't last long.
Slowly now. What happened to him?
Nobody knows much. He's not wounded, but I heard he was hiding from the Cumans for days in a pile of carcasses.
The Lord have mercy. The living should never lie with the dead.
Mm-hmm.
His intestines must be purged. But even then, he's in God's hands.
How do I clean his intestines?
It might surprise you, but you'll have to give him alcoholic spirits. The purest you can get your hands on. The best is distilled from Artemisia. It'll make him a bit delirious, but it'll help. I'll show you how to prepare it.
You know something funny? Like, I randomly found this game. Like, deadass, bro. I'm pretty sure it's on that one YouTuber's channel, ESO or something. Yeah, that nigga. Yeah, I was just watching gameplay of Skyrim stuff, and then randomly, I don't know how I got to his channel, but I got to his channel, and he was talking about he was talking about how this game is like I won't say better than Skyrim, but like, you know, he's like it's more realistic than Skyrim. A lot of cool stuff be happening and shit like that. So you feel me? I was like, yo, what the hell? Okay. Mhm. Mhm. I don't know what happened to this. Yeah, there we go.
Hell.
Mhm. Okay. Mhm. Like I said, I'm tired of life.
Come here, lily liver. Cry now.
Gotcha. Stupid ass.
Hey. What's going on there?
This thing also should be coming, right? Ahem, yeah, go to sleep, bro. Fuck yes. Fuck yes, bro.
You're in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Am I? Fucking damn good. Take it down. Yep, that's one. 2. Father Simon, why are you here, bro? Why are you walking this way, bro? Like, nigga, Father Simon's a G, though. Nigga does not give a fuck, bro. He doesn't care. Got 3 of them down, so... yep. He should be able... Okay, no, he's not.
What's that? Hey, who's there? Well, the pig turns up with...
Uh-huh. Okay.
Don't.
Uh-huh. Man, just casually walking, bro. Tell you. Oh, fuck.
Yeah. Well, lad. Curses. I haven't even started yet.
Fuck out my face with that shit, bro. Chill with that fucking... Chill with that bandit shit, bro. Oh, fuck! Why did you put away your... This is the one thing I don't like about Henry sometimes. They could just be put away his shit, bro. Come on, bro.
You're dead.
Am I? Okay.
What's the matter? Who's there? What are you doing here? Tired of life, are you? Ah!
Okay.
God damn!
Good day to you.
I found you a priest.
Really? That's wonderful news. Who is he?
The former parish priest of St. James. I persuaded him to return to live among you, at least for a while.
So you found him?
Yes. He was roaming the woods around here.
Thank God. You'll see. Once there's a priest, people will soon be back.
I hope so.
I've put together a small sum for a new piece. So I thought a portion should definitely go to you, as a reward.
No, I can't take it.
Couldn't possibly take it. You'll need the money to rebuild the village.
As you wish then. I shan't weigh you down with it.
So, farewell to you. And I hope he gets here soon. Just don't you let him run off again.
I'll keep an eye on him myself. Godspeed to you, Henry, and thank you for your help. Goodbye.
Hopefully the man can come. Like literally, hopefully, bro. I mean, he's not that far away now, and I ain't seen any bandits on this route. It was just that route that killed him, because he has to go through that shit. And yeah, there he is. Nice. Dada, where you going? Doctor, where are you going? Father Simon. Yeah, it was a hassle getting this nigga over here, bro. Not even gonna cap, but thanks to him, got some nice spoils. Damn.
Yeah.
Let's do this again. Ah. What? Fucking hell. Alright, let's do this again. Okay, let's do this again. Please work. There we go.
Wait till I tell you what happened to me. There was I, going along the road, minding my own business, when all of a sudden I see this purse right there on the ground.
No. Was there much in it?
Half a dozen groschen and change.
My Christ. That was worth bending down for, eh?
Indeed. I couldn't believe it. But before I picked it up, I reckoned someone must be playing a trick on me, and they were hiding in the bushes just to have a laugh. But not a soul anywhere.
Well, that's a piece of good fortune then. We ought to celebrate.
By all means. The best of it is that pair of idiots, Prokop and Ondra, were walking right ahead of me, and they never even noticed the purse. And it was lying there, right in the middle of the road.
You're a lucky man.
This time. But it all evens out in the end anyway.
Aye, true enough. God's millstones will grind you down eventually.